If you own an S corporation and you've been hunting for the home office deduction on your tax return, stop hunting. It's not there. There's real money in your home office. It just doesn't reach you as a deduction, and the most common way owners try to claim it costs them twice. Here's the right lane. I'm Cody, a former NYPD lieutenant, now a CPA and a certified tax coach. My firm works with marketing and advertising agencies all day long, more than 70 of them every month. Before we get started, if you own an agency or you hope to one day, subscribe to the channel. I post in-depth videos covering taxes, profitability, cash flow, agency finances, and the strategies successful agency owners use to grow while keeping more of what they make. Search this topic and everything points to Form 8829. Read the top of that form. It attaches to Schedule C. Form 8829 is for sole proprietors and single-member LLCs. You're not filing a Schedule C. You're an S corporation. You're an employee of your own company. And the employee version of this deduction is gone. The 2017 law suspended it, and the One Big Beautiful Bill made that suspension permanent after 2025. There's nothing waiting to come back. So we're talking about two different lanes. Almost every video on this topic is driving the other lane. Two wrong turns. Wrong turn number one, and it's the one I see most. Somebody tells you to rent your home office to your own corporation. Don't do it. Section 280A(c) sub 6 specifically shuts that off when an employee rents space to their employer. You create taxable rent on your personal return, and the company's deduction gets disallowed. You lose on both sides of the same transaction. Now, that's the opposite provision from the Augusta Rule, which is Section 280A sub G, and that one works. Renting your residence to the business for up to 14 days is a real strategy. Renting office space to your employer all year is not. Same code section, different subsection, opposite results. Wrong turn number two, the simplified method. $5 a square foot, 300 feet maximum, $1,500 a year, clean and cheap. Not for you. The lane that works is an accountability plan. A short written company policy that says employees submit business expenses and the company pays them back. Get it right, and the company deducts the full amount. The reimbursement isn't taxable to you, and it never touches your W-2. No payroll tax on either side. Same money leaving the company as a raise would, completely different tax result. I've got a full video on accountability plans, and I'll link it below. But today is the home office piece. Two numbers. First, your business use percentage. Measure the room, divide the total square footage of the house. A 240 square foot office in a 2,000 square foot home is 12%. Second, your cost base. Actual annual costs of running a home. Utilities, homeowners insurance, repairs that benefit the whole house, HOA duals, rent if you rent, apply to percentage. $12,000 of those costs is a $1,440 reimbursement. It's not life-changing, but it's real and it's money you're already spending. Two cautions, and your CPA will raise both. Don't reimburse depreciation. It isn't cash out of your pocket. And if the company reimburses the office's share of mortgage interest and property tax, you can't deduct it on Schedule A. And you most likely don't anyway. You don't know that, but likely you don't. So what makes this hold? Three conditions, and they're in the statute. Exclusive use. That space is used only for business. Not the kitchen table, not the guest room and your in-laws sleep in. Regular use, not once in a while. And the third one applies specifically to employees, which is what you are. The code says the use has to be for the convenience of the employer. Your employer is your own corporation. So write it into the plan. The company requires the owner to maintain a home office, and the company provides no other office for that function. Then measure the room, photograph it, and keep the bills. This is worth an hour of your time because not having a plan in place can cost you tens of thousands during an audit. So here's where this gets bigger than the reimbursement. If your home office is your principal place of business and the code counts the place where you do your administrative and management work when there's no other fixed location, then Revenue Ruling 99.7 says the drive from your house to a client is business travel, not a commute. Miles you've been eating have become reimbursable miles. Watch the rates because 2026 was unusual. The IRS changed the mileage rate mid-year. 5,000 client miles across those two periods is about $3,700 back to you tax-free through the same type of plan. That's more than the office reimbursement. The office is what qualifies, but the real win is here and a few other spots. So what to do? Adopt the plan in writing with the home office language and then no other office language in it. Measure the room and run a percentage once. It's not going to change. Then reimburse on a monthly cadence and split your mileage log at June 30th if you're taking the standard mileage rate. Remember, filing a return isn't a tax strategy. This one is small and it's sitting inside a house that you already pay for. So book a free tax analysis. Use the link below. All right, before you go, if you're an agency owner and you want to keep more of what you make, I've got two things for you. First, grab a copy of my book, The 12 Biggest Tax Mistakes That Cost Agency Owners Thousands. It breaks down the exact mistakes I see every day and how to avoid them. Second, if you want to see what this looks like for your business, get a free tax analysis. We'll take a look at what you're doing now and show you where you might be overpaying. And if this video helped you, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss future strategies on tax planning, cash flow, and building a more profitable agency. I'll see you in the next video.